Yesterday, but I was doing the whole channeling and it went into the pocket of peace, but it wasn't actually going out. But the pocket of peace actually went out into the mass consciousness, but it didn't, wasn't on the YouTube or the Rumble, unfortunately.
I was doing the whole.
So um, I wanted to share, though, the message that I got from Esmeralda that I was cut off, that they cut me off for. I don't know. Yeah. But I was talking yesterday about this idea of a Yoda quote. And the Yoda quote, I have it here now in front of me. The Yoda quote is, when you look at the dark side, careful you must be, for the dark side looks back. And so I found that to be the case sometimes if you start to kind of, like if you're channeling, or if you're kind of remote viewing, or doing some biolocation stuff. Yeah. Also found with my dragon book a bit as well. Um, so, so um, what Esmeralda was saying yesterday was a very cool thing, I thought. Um, Hey Michael, good to see you too. Yeah. Um, so she was saying that. Let me just introduce the Daily Dose of Hope, and I'll tell you. So, a Daily Dose of Hope. This is Daily Dose of Hope, day 254. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. I've been coming on since around February to give a daily dose of hope because my guides have guided me to do so, and because the energies in our planet are picking up, and they will start to pick up even more, and it will seem more and more like we are in a low budget film. And I'm just here just to remind everyone that not to take everything too seriously. Everything that's going on, all the stories that are going around you, understand that they're all stories that have to play out, and that we're just here to kind of stay in the middle path and just feel, just try to put some light into everything, put some peace into everything. And we're walking that middle path in between. The yin and yang symbol has that line right in between, and that's the way out of here. That's the ticket. That's our ticket out of here. Because if we try to go on one side or the other, then we're just playing the same game. We're just playing the kind of roly-poly game. Um, but if we take that middle path, that's the path out, because we see that there are two sides, and we understand that that is the function of this world that we're in. But we also understand that, we get it. We get it. And that's the idea. That's how you graduate from here. You get the idea, and you understand it, and you stand in a place of non-judgment. You stand in a place where you just understand that it all has to play out somehow, and you don't know what it's for, but you've got your own thing. So that's what the Daily Dose of Hope is. It has three parts. We start out with a bit of a talk, like we're doing now, and a channeling, and a pocket of peace. And so in the beginning, I was saying I was doing that yesterday, and I got cut off. Sometimes the oh, maybe I'm cut off. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's still working. Um, yeah. So I wanted to talk about yesterday, though. Hey, Kathy. And oh, thanks, Michael. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's great. I'm good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's good. So, but what she was saying was that, so what I was talking about yesterday was that I was on my way home, and there's this shrine near the place where I teach guitar. And there's a shrine near a place. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained now because I'm just trying to make sure that it's actually going out. Um, so so on my way home, I was feeling really good. I was just walking home, and then there's this shrine that's near where I teach, and it's a strange shrine. It's you could look it up. It's called Hachiman Shrine. That's not strange. There are many of them all over Japan, but it's the war. It's kind of like a war shrine, god of war kind of thing, and but it's also like a this one's a bit rare because it's a pit viper shrine as well. So it's like, it's like a den of vipers shrine. So I don't want to go in there. I went there once just to check it out, but I just kind of walk on the outside. Um, but something kind of attached to me. I got a little friend on my walk home. But anyway, so the idea that, so what Esmeralda was talking about was, rather than, for example, when you feel like, I started feeling this kind of, just this kind of negative feeling outside with everything, like the light, you can tell sometimes when the light kind of changes a bit, it kind of, it seems dimmer. All the light seems a bit dimmer. Everything seems a bit like the light was taken out of it, like the life was kind of taken out of it. And you can see it, and you can see everyone's eyes, and you can see the light, and you think, oh man, not this again. And it's kind of like a movie or something like that. And but what she said in that instance is that, right now on our planet, um, as the frequency is rising, all of these lower frequencies, they don't have a place to hide anymore. Up until now, there's been many hiding places. There's been many shadows to hide in. There's no more shadows to hide in, or very few. And since there's no more shadows, or very few shadows to hide in, um, what happens is, I think I keep freezing. Yeah, must be the topic that I'm talking about. Because there's no more shadows to hide in, everything is just kind of out in the open. And so it's kind of all out, they're just, yeah, there. Everyone can see it. Like, oh, okay, the light just changed. Everything just, what's going on here? But she said, look at it. She said to look at it, look straight at it. Don't try to run away from it. Don't try to hide from it. She said to look at it directly, look at it straight in the eye, and say, I see this, and I shine my light in it. I see what's going on, and I'm not afraid, and I understand that love is more powerful than anything, and that all of this is an illusion. But you have to see it. You can't just try to like, oh, I don't want to look at this. Oh, I don't want this to happen today. No. You just say, I see what's going on. I see this energy, and I'm looking straight at you. I see you. I'm not looking away. I see you, and I'm shining light directly into you. And that's what the message was about, and that's probably why I got cut off, because it's probably not something that the shadows want to hear. Um, and I have this feeling, I wonder if anyone over on Rumble, if you could tell me if I'm frozen or not, because I think I'm frozen there. But, well, we'll see what happens. This is, it's very frustrating. So, anyway, here's what I'll do. Hold on a second. Let me just do this thing. How do I do that? Dun, 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 dun. I think it's this one. No. Okay. I don't know what the button is. But anyway, so that's the idea, that when you do sense this, and when the energy picks up, understand that you being on the side of love is so powerful. Your love is so powerful. So that's the whole point of staying in this middle path, to not be in one side or the other. Oh, I'm going to fight this. You don't have to fight anything. There's no fighting involved. There is looking, there's observing, there's witnessing, and there's seeing exactly what it is. I see what this is. I see it, and I'm putting love into it. I'm not fighting it. I'm just shining the truth. So the truth is not this yin and yang. The truth is love. And this is just like the place that we're in right at this moment. But we're not really going there. We've been there. We know what that's all about. So it's now, but now it's the test though. We're being tested. We're being shown some extremities of the yin and the yang, so that we, are we ready? Can we really handle this? Are we able to kind of stay in the middle path, right? And so that was, yeah, and that was the whole idea, is that instead you can't, it's not some, well, it's not that you can't, but these are the times where you look at it, you see it, you see what it is. I see what it is, and I'm shining my light in it. I'm not looking away. I'm not closing my eyes. I am here, and I understand that I don't know what everything is for, but I am just shining my light into all of these things. So anyway, so that was from yesterday. And hold on a second. Let me just check to make sure this thing is working. Nope, I think I am. Oh no, it's working, I guess. Okay, somehow it's working. So let's see, Michael, you say the B. All right, so the BQH, yep, BQH session worked. That's good. I'm really happy about that. And yeah. So I'm going to go into a channeling. I wonder if someone could comment just to tell me that if I'm on or not, because it seems like this is a thing now, unfortunately, again. Can you just comment and say, I hear you, or I see you, so I know? there must be a bit of a lag too. And yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. Yeah, I might be frozen. I'm in like frozen land. Let's see. YouTube is okay to go. Okay, thanks, Kathy. All right. Cheers. All right. So I'm gonna go into channeling. Hopefully, I don't get cut off in the middle. We'll see. See how it goes. Yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to go into a channeling now and see how it goes. I'll just make a backup recording of it, and then I can just put it up if it doesn't work. So, all right, so here we go. Hopefully it works. Who knows, right? All right, here we go. So I'm going to go into a channeling and see if they have anything to talk about today, to give us any advice or anything. I'm feeling myself as well. I thought it was just me. I thought it was just me that was feeling this kind of energy, but I was feeling it again today. Even so, I think something's pretty heavy is happening. So maybe I kind of ask the guides about that. What's this? What is this weird energy? Things were kind of light for a while, and then everything got heavy, heavy, heavy. So there you go. Greetings. We are here. We are that one that you know is Mary Magdalene. And we are here with all of you, and we're sharing this time, this room, this space, this second in time with you. Understanding that you are all timeless, that you do not exist really in this time. There is no placement in this time. This is a shared illusion in that sense, the understanding of time. It is a tool, a device that you all agreed on to use, but it is not necessary for all of you. You have understood the basic concepts of time and how to go through these seconds, the light of day and the dark of night, and the in-between seconds, and time that feels like forever and time that rushes by. There are many, many different times, and that is how you know that time is not what you think it is. And time cannot be measured in that sense. Just in the same sense that emotions cannot be truly measured in that sense. The intensity of time can be measured just like the intensity of emotion, but time itself cannot be measured in the way that you measure time. That is also an illusion of sorts. You believing in this concept of time traps you in this weekday work, for example, that you all work through. Your Monday through Friday week, and then your Saturday and Sunday weekend. And it all revolves around the clocks that keep ticking and ticking and ticking and tell you when to do certain things, when to work, when to stop working, when to eat, when not to eat, when to sleep, when to do everything is ruled by the clock and ruled by this time that doesn't exist. This time doesn't exist. Once you stray more and more from the clocks and from that concept of time, you'll see how much more fluid time actually is, and that it cannot be measured except in its intensity. Is it intense time or less intense time? And that is what you will come to notice. And then as you notice this, once you're able to notice intensity of time, then you start to see beyond time, and you see that time doesn't exist in that sense. And that is what the concept of time travel is. Many of you understand time travel as a technological idea. While it is technological, it is also a spiritual idea. The understanding that you can go beyond time, that you don't need any technology to go beyond time, is part of what you are all built of. You are all so much more powerful than you could ever imagine. And that is one of the things that you have. You can travel through time into the future, into the past, because they don't exist. There is no distance in time. As we said, there's only intensity of time. So by intensity, sometimes it could be a thickness of time, a thick, heavy time, or a lighter time. And those are very different types of time. And you have lived through both and many, many different types of time as well, even in this lifetime, but up until all this time with all of the other lifetimes as well. The different eras on your planet have different intensities of time, and time is felt differently in that sense. And because of that, there is also the difference in measurements of time as well. The measurements of time that you operate on have not been operated on through all of your history. This is a relatively new invention, even though your history seems to say that it has existed for a long time. It's relatively new. It is a new structure. It is a prison that imprisons you within the 12. There are 12 hours. There are 60 seconds. All of these things are prisons that trap you in an idea. It's an idea, though, and that is what we would say, that you cannot truly be trapped unless you let yourself be trapped. When you believe in something, that is when it can control you in that sense. But if you understand that it is just a perception, then all of that will start to fall away. And many of you might be wondering, why am I talking about time so much? What this being was talking about was a heaviness that he was feeling. And that is the answer. This is a heaviness of time. You are feeling and experiencing at this moment the intensity of time. You are approaching an intensity of time. But understand, just like all things, all perceptions, they're just perceptions, and you can unplug yourself from that whenever you'd like. And that is why this idea of going inside, this idea of meditation is so important, because you can exit this game whenever you want. And that, by that, we do not mean death. We mean by just going inside, just unplugging from the game. And even for a short period of time, that is the whole idea of meditation. You understand by going into meditation how illusory this world that you live in is, and then you come back and appreciate it for its illusory nature. And that is the nature of time, and that is the nature of your experience here. Oh, so I have the feeling that that was probably something that would not be, yeah. I wonder if you guys could comment to see that. I'm not sure. I think I was probably frozen for that one. If you could tell me. Yeah. And while I'm waiting, Kathy, you said, P.S. lol, we should all come over one day for a BBQH and grilled prawns. Yeah. It's funny. So I seem to be frozen or unfrozen. This is frustrating. Oh, Kathy, see, that was so cool. Okay. Oh, good, good. All right. So yeah. All right. I got it. Okay. Yay. I made a backup recording this time just in case. But yeah, that was good. That was a good explanation of time. I've never actually thought about that before, the intensity of time. So there you go. We're going through an intense experience of time, but we don't have to experience it if we don't want to. We can unplug if we want, right? So yeah. So that channeling was perfect flow. Oh, thank you. Woohoo. You never know, right? One can never know, right? But as they say in Japan, go beach, whatever that means. So yeah, I'm going to go into a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. And hopefully I won't be doing it in my room all alone this time. Yesterday it was a good pocket of peace. Hopefully you guys felt it. So we'll try it out. If you guys could just every once in a while just put a comment in the just to tell me that it's still working or not. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's still going out into the mass consciousness, but I think I stepped on a landmine somehow. I'm not sure which one it was, but yeah. Maybe it was the Yoda quote or something. So I'm going to go into a pocket of peace. All right, so I got my drum here. It's a Remo drum. These are really inexpensive if you're interested. They're the the least expensive one. They're fiber skin. It's kind of like a plastic kind of thing, but it has a nice sound, and it doesn't change with the humidity, which is nice. And anyway, so you can use this to kind of get into deeper states if you're interested. And you can buy one of these beaters online too. So anyway, so let's go into a pocket of peace. I use this because it's similar to the shamanic drumming that operates at about 4 beats per second. Sorry, yeah, 120. We just say like if you use your metronome, you take your metronome and you put it to 120, and then you drum 4 times. So, for example. That's the rhythm, and that entrains your brain, and then you can go deep into kind of like a shamanic state, or whatever you want to call it, a deeper brain state. Go into delta and or theta, whichever you choose. I think it's theta that you go into at the time. So yeah, so I recommend it if you're interested. It's good these times where everything is just so crazy, to have all of these different things to help you to get into the state in a relaxed state. So, but anyway, so Pocket of Peace is a guided meditation, and I'm trying to do it every day. And what we do is we just send out love out into the mass consciousness and to everyone, unconditional love. And we just try to enforce it every day, reinforce the energy, so that it's just flowing throughout the world, and so everyone can pick up on it. So if you'd like to join in, please do. If you don't, that's fine as well. So just if you want to join in, just take a few deep breaths and imagine you're in a place that makes you feel really relaxed and comfortable. It could be the ocean, the river, anywhere that makes you feel comfortable, your home. Just be in that place. It's such a relaxing place. For me today, I'm just in a space of white where there's nothing. Very simple. And I'd like you to imagine this golden light of unconditional love that just kind of comes in and wraps around you so gently, like an energetic hug, a warm blanket. And this is the love, unconditional love of Source for you. This is the love that you are created from, and the love that is yours all the time, 24/7, every second of the day, and even outside of time, no matter how intense time is or isn't, it doesn't matter. This love is yours. You are loved all the time. It's the most loving parental love imaginable, more loving than you could ever imagine, and it accepts you exactly as you are, with all of your, what you think of as your faults. It just loves you. It just loves you because it sees who you truly are. It sees you, the true you, who you really are, beyond all the actions and the things that you say and do. It sees you, your true heart, and it just loves you unconditionally. All that other stuff, it doesn't matter. It's just love for you. And you've got this. This is your birthright. This is for you. Everyone, all of you've got this beautiful love that you're made from, and that you, since you're made from it, that's what you make. You make love. Whenever you make something out of love and not out of fear, you're just making more of this amazing feeling. What a beautiful thing. What a whimsical thing. And you're just, everything that you, every step that you make, every place that you go, you're just lighting it up with your love. And this love is just lighting up your heart, and your heart's getting nice and warm, and your body's starting to feel kind of warm, and you're starting to feel a little bit more relaxed and lighter. And you're saying, yeah, I feel really good now. I feel home. It's a funny feeling. I feel home. I'm not home, but maybe I'm home, but like I feel more home than I've ever felt. Like this is a deep home feeling. Like, I am where I belong. And it's funny because maybe I'm not where I think I belong, but everywhere I go, I belong. Because it's not outside of me, it's inside of me. I just realized that it's all inside of me, everything that I've been looking for. All of these jobs, all of these relationships, all of these people, all of these things that I think I have to do or I don't have to do. I've been just looking for this feeling. And I just realized that it's inside me. It never left me. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. And as I just carry it with me everywhere I go. It's like a hermit crab, you carry your house along with you. Wherever you go, you are perfectly and utterly at home, and so is everybody else. And once we start to realize that, we can escape these hours and these days and these seconds and these weeks and these years and just understand that we don't need that anymore. We're just love. Yeah, and it feels good. And when you feel this, you realize that all that stuff that you're worrying about is all wrapped up in that time stuff. Time doesn't really exist in that sense. Yeah. And so we're just starting to feel that hope. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I feel a lot better now. You know what? I feel like I got this thing. And we're sending out this love out into the whole mass consciousness so everyone feels it, everyone around the world, and even outside in the universe, they're starting to feel it. They're like, woo, what's going on down there? What a party. What an amazing event is going on down there. Even the higher dimensional beings that are floating through space above our space are just feeling it. They're like, wow, what a party. I'd love to be a part of that party down there. It just feels so good. What are they doing? How are they creating that? Where is the disco ball? My goodness. And so we're just sending that love out, 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 all throughout all of the highways and the byways and the back streets and the undergrounds and the above grounds and the highways and the skyways and all of the supermarkets and malls and cars and subways, and everyone everywhere is feeling it. And they're saying, yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I don't know what this is, but I feel it. Yeah. And I've got this. I feel like I just woke up from this deep, dark sleep, and wow, but I'm just so light now. Yeah, and I'm ready. I've got this thing, and we've all got this thing, and we're all ready, and we're all ready, and we're shooting at this love out into all of the crevices all over our planet. All stories of sadness and fear are gone. All shadows are gone. We are living in this beautiful light, in this beautiful love, and it's nothing new. We just realize that that's what we are. We're just breaking out of this time matrix and saying, yeah, I am hope. I bring the hope. I bring the hope to this story. And we're changing all these stories into stories of hope. All stories of sadness, all stories of fear, all stories of anger are now stories of love. We're all telling love stories now, and nothing can stop that. Sorry, because this is the time of love. We are really in the age of Aquarius now. And so, all right. So, I probably cut out sometime in there, but oh well. If you guys didn't pick it up through the video, I'm sure you can pick it up through the mass consciousness. So I hope you guys are hopeful. I'm really feeling it. Good. Thank you guys for joining in. Wow. That just kind of everything's gone now. All that kind of heaviness is just really light. So thank you guys. When I do these pockets of peace, your energy is helps to create. It's a collaboration, and so thank you so much. I think we just sent out light throughout the whole world, and even the interdimensional beings are starting to be like, whoa, there's a party going on down there. Yeah. They're even looking for the disco ball. So anyway, I hope you guys are hopeful, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao for now. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It just comes with the territory, I guess. So yeah, ciao for now, and see you tomorrow, hopefully. Go beach, whatever that means. So thanks, guys. Thanks, Michael and Kathy, and for joining in, and everyone else as well. So ciao for now. It's not letting me end. What is going on here? I have to read more Yoda quotes or something. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Please talk amongst yourselves. Dun, 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 dun. I hope you like my special effects. Let's see if I can. How do I do this? Enter.